Hello, everybody. I'm your pal Slowbeef. This is a cave story mod made by a guy named Zarrotsu, and apparently his friend Schmitz too. Sorry if that was a little loud. This is known as Jenka's Nightmare. I haven't played Cave Story in a bit, and have not played it in my PC at all, frankly. Um, don't quite know what to expect here. Retro banners in the chat, as you can see. Looks like music might be a tad loud on the loud side. Please let me know if that's not the case, of course, because I was too stupid to test before. We have a lot to stream tonight, is the thing. I mean, we really don't, but anyway. Jenka no Akumu. Is that Kuma night? No, nah, it's Gauki Demon. Whatever, I don't know. Look, I have no idea. Oh dear. I'm gonna call in my I'm gonna call in Joy to Key here just because unfortunately with games like this yeah, I have to get rid of some of these changes here because it's not working. Oh well, I'll deal with the analog stick, I guess. Fortunately, with DualShock 3 kind of stuff, sometimes games like get to do this stuff. Okay, so I don't know anything about Jenka's Nightmare when it starts, anything like that. Music is... what is this from? This is the end of the game, actually. The very end. Alright. So this is officially fanfiction territory, Zarrotsu. I just want you to know that. But at least Quote and Curly got along. I do like that. Isn't that the island in the distance there? Zero is this creepypasta? It seems like it. Nah, alright, let me see here. You got to meet the Mimigas, right? I mean, most of them. Most of the people, right? I should have warned everybody too. This is dad stream, so I may be interrupted. Okay. Oh, Balrog. Do I get a choice here, or? Oh, that Balrog. Thanks, Doom Cup. Okay. You know, it's funny. I always feel bad doing the fuck around options in games. You got it, pal. Okay. What the? Why are we chopping trees in Egg Corridor? Huh? Oh, Jenka. What the heck? Alright. So unfortunately, like I said, I'm doing analog stick, which feels very weird right now, but... Okay. So this seems like a tighter version of, the original. You can already see, like, you know, you need the gun to shoot through these blocks. So, gosh, it's been a while since I played this. Alright, Zarrotsu, this is a tiny bit harder because you have to dodge these guys. Polar Star? Ooh, alright, that's early. Alright, let's see how this goes. Limited ammo. that true about the snake? I forgot about that. Alright, cool. So, I really don't remember that about the snake having, like, limited ammo like that. Is that something you added? You are here, right? Okay, so this is already interesting, I guess. Let's see here. Pure question, yeah, is confirming it was not like this before. That's interesting. Ooh, dear. So, okay. Don't want to go down there and get that little... Yeah, alright, we'll do it. Why not? Ah, that is pretty neat. Okay, so... I wonder what happens when you level this thing up. Well, I mean, I guess I have some idea, right? It is the snake, but... just a tad bit different. Hey. Yeah, I'm totally not used to this. Okay. Ah! Alright, fine, forget it. Well, I don't need to grab all the bits and pieces, or... Oh, I just took the really long way around, didn't I? Oh, or no, okay, I couldn't have gone that way anyway. Cool. What's this? Alright, well, I'm doing okay on health. Almost leveled this bad boy up. Let's see here. What's that? Get me in on the call. Oh, yeah, sure. If you want in on the call, let me know. Oops. Yeah, just, message me again real quick on Skype. Let me see if I can get you in here. I do have yep, let me call this dude. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hi, you made this game? You made this mod, huh? Can you hear me? Can't hear me.
You hear me?
I can hear you. Everybody on stream can hear you too. So, hate when, oh, you know, voice meter always does this.
Hey.
Hello. Now I can't hear anything.
I don't actually hear you on
Skype. You can
Skype.
hear me. You should hear me now, right?
And do you mind sharing the screen so I'm up to date?
You got it, pal. Save that. And you can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And share a window. Jenka's Nightmare. Done.
You
can see the screen okay, right?
Yeah, I see it. Is my audio alright?
You sound okay to me, personally.
Okay.
But I have low standards, so we'll see what the stream says.
Good.
Somebody's asking.
Yep. We're all about low standards right now.
Exactly. How long did it take you to make this? Tell me all about it.
Okay, so this guy named Schmitz, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, with a small s.
Right.
It started this way back in like 2006.
Okay.
So it was fairly new when cave story modding was new.
Whoa, wait. Your audio is really loud compared to me, apparently.
Oh.
That's okay. Hold on.
It's your end. It's all your fault.
We can fix that.
You're ruining everything.
I'm doing... this is the worst stream of all time. Here, you should be more manageable now.
Okay.
Okay.
So a guy named Schmidt started this back in 2006-ish, I think. Everyone loved it because it tried new things and it tried actually writing a story instead of just being another hell mod. Because there's a lot of hell mods in the cave story community. Like, you learn to mod, you try making a harder version of hell because fuck it.
Right.
So he eventually left because the resources to hack the game were kind of limited. Like,
yeah.
The original game, you did get the snake first, as you did.
Right.
But it was the default version of the snake.
Right.
With ammo. So it didn't actually regenerate ammo. It was kind of... It was kind of there just to get you to the Polar Star in case you really sucked.
I see.
But at the same time, it was still kind of a hard mode mod that expected you to beat hell on Cave Story. So
I see.
So he moved on to actually work with Nicholas on official cave story stuff, I think.
Oh, nice.
I think he was in charge of coordinating the boss rush on it,
Okay.
and he went on to work on Cave Story 3D.
Okay. Wow.
I hope he was part of the team that dealt with the actual background of CS 3D because the character models on the game are not very pretty.
Okay.
They're like flat shaded, and everything else is beautiful.
That's interesting. I've only really seen video of Cave Story 3D, and without the actual like 3DS there, I imagine you're kind of missing out on what it like really kind of looks like in your hand or whatever.
Yeah, that was the first game I picked up when I got a 3DS, and honestly, the 3D in that is beautiful.
Wow.
But these guys, as I said, the character models are awful. Like you get the Balos, and Balos sticks out as like a sore thumb because everything else in the arena is fucking awesome looking.
Gotcha.
Anywho, so a couple years back, well, I was in the cave story modding community about around same time as Schmitz, shortly after, and I was probably in high school at the time. I tried around with stuff. I tried making my own mod, and then I eventually gave up on it because the only feedback I got was, "Hey, this mod looks great," and then that was it for like a couple of months. So I gave up and left. I went back there a couple of years ago because I was kind of bored, and I noticed that someone else tried finishing this game. And so I picked it up, tried it out. All they did was they literally just tacked an ending on it and slapped their hands together and said, "I'm done." And so, because I'm a jerk, I went in and heavily critiqued all the awful decisions he made. Like, he decided that the real mystery was some ancient demon sealed in a mirror, and it came the fuck out of nowhere, and it was very heavily anime.
Okay. And you said no more.
So after my lovely critique rant that I swore far too often than I should have, he basically turned around and said, "Let's see you do better."
I see.
So I said, "Oh, it's on." And so that was back in 2011. I think December of 2011, maybe? Or 12? Basically, I've been at it for like 2 years now. I actually finished it back in April, but I've kind of gotten bug reports ever since. And
Gotcha. And then, I know how that goes.
I also got a couple of critiques about the difficulty that came up far too late in the development cycle, and that's how it's up to version 3 now.
I see.
So,
Gotcha.
now we're here.
Nice. So I'm trying to divide my attention between what you're saying and what the game's saying, but I'm more or less I'm still looking for Curly and Balrog, and there's been a big earthquake apparently that's changed some of the geometry around.
The thing about the original version that Schmitz did was it was all very bare bones and kind of basic looking.
Mm-hmm.
Like he only really worked with the very basic tile set the cave store already had, so he didn't really make anything new.
I see. Like
you can see in this room, you got those weird 3-block patterns on the corners.
Oh yeah. Those weren't in the original Magic Journal.
This entire building was entirely different. In the original, it was just 2 platforms and a door and another door.
Huh.
So
Oh, that's the item button, right? Pipe works. That's interesting. All right, cool. Sorry, I got let's see here. Cool. How am I doing so far?
I haven't been paying attention. I've been busy going back down memory lane.
No, that's cool. Let's see here.
You're doing great. You're at 100% right now.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear. I got an upgrade for the snake, so you know. So let's see, what's this? Village Pipeworks. So Journal's set to go to Pipeworks to get something to fix
Yeah, the journal is an item I added in the event that you get really lost.
I see.
So you just check it to see what the hell you were doing.
Gotcha. I guess.
It,
Yeah, go ahead.
it updates as you talk with people as well. So,
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, magic journal. I gotcha. Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, the pipes from the plantation. Because, yeah, the game didn't really do a whole lot with the pipes, if I remember. Like, I only remember them...
It had one pipe.
Yeah, one pipe.
It was just there to get across that lake faster because underwater movement was really slow.
Yeah, totally. I'm still playing around with some volume stuff while we do this. Oops. Maybe pipe works. Alright, neat. Yeah, this is so. Have you've done other game stuff before this, or is this like kind of your big foray, or what's going on?
This is my only completed thing. I did a lot of stuff with Fraxi back in college.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ah.
And that's basically how I got shown your shmup screens. Because someone went and said, "Hey, look, Slowly's talking about Fraxi."
Oh yeah, that's right. I've been playing around with like the whole notion, and an old friend of mine who I haven't, like I knew from like grammar school was talking about making games, and he's like, I want to make an R-type like, and I was like, well, there's Fraxi and like Danmakufu and all this stuff, and I don't know anything about those or whatever, so
Yeah.
I was gonna play with Danmakufu a little bit, but
I haven't touched that. I got into Fraxi because I was looking just for freeware shmup stuff back in college, and I think I found there's one called Warning Forever.
I've heard of Warning Forever, yeah.
It's kind of it's a basic thing. You got this little ship that only has a basic shot, and you kind of move around and aim in any direction. And then this boss comes, you kill it, and then another boss comes based on how you killed it. And
yeah, wait.
So it can get like this front wing on it, and if you break that wing first, then it kind of makes that wing bigger the next time around. And it goes on forever, as the name says.
That's pretty neat. I think I've heard of it, yeah. Like it's supposed to like adapt to like how you play it and such.
Yeah. And then I forget exactly how. I think I was looking up games similar to Warning Forever, and Fraxi came up because someone writing a review for the game mentioned it was a lot like Warning Forever. So I tried it out, and yeah, it's a game where you can make your own bosses.
Yeah.
Before, it didn't originally have like locked screen, just facing one direction shooting. It was more of an arena shooter.
Okay.
And then it eventually adapted to more of an actual Gradius sort of thing. Like, you can still make bosses that are free shooters if you want, but a lot of people moved away from that.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was doing some tricky platforming there. But alright, maybe I should check that out. Okay, they're through this part of Pipeworks north, I guess now.
Yes, because
Whoa. Sorry, I got lost in a pipe. Oh, look at I see what you did, and you combined the underwater section with the pipes. That's pretty sneaky, my friend. Yeah, I like that. Got some frequent save points, nothing's too crazy. Okay.
yeah. By the way, if I get cut out, it's because I'm manually muting. Because
I understand.
yeah.
Well, I just said I understand, I really don't. But, I'll pretend to, whatever. Let's get through here. Hooray. Is there a hard mode if I don't get any of the life capsules, or... No, I'm kidding.
There's if you play the original cave story, you could load the profile from that last save before Hell, and you get a bunch of extra goodies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
So it's based both on what weapons you end up with and how much your life is. So if you collected like none of the life capsules, you can start this game with only 1 health.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty neat little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had fun doing that. The code for this game is kind of buggy, and I think it works straight off of ASCII characters, because if you type certain characters that aren't numbers in how it adds life to you, it subtracts it.
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, shit! What is this? Taroko and two Sues?
This is Igor.
Oh, that's right, Igor, right. But two Sues, which is kind of tricky and unfortunate.
In my defense, the original version had 3 Sues.
Wow. Well, Sue... I wish I had upgraded things other than Snake. Alright, maybe though I can... Shit. Alright, this is tricky.
You can play Keep Away and wait for it to reload.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I'm wondering if it's even worth it to do anything about Sue. And just try to deal like with Igor.
Well, the thing...
Shit. Sorry, what did you say?
The main thing is you just shoot them when they're spinning and then it stops them from hitting you.
Ah. Whoa, I keep forgetting it's not a platform!
First boss of the game, everybody.
What'd you say?
First boss of the game, everybody.
Alright, I went into panic mode a little bit there. Okay, so let's try that again. Alright, very, very neat though. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this all has like a plot explanation as to why all this is going on?
Yeah, it comes around at about the 1/3 point, I think.
Gotcha. How long do you think this whole thing is?
I would dare say it's longer than Cave Story.
Longer than the original?
Yes.
Wow.
Granted, I time it based on collecting everything, so if you collected none of the upgrades, which I don't recommend, because you'll be stuck with like just the fireball, you could probably beat it in just a couple hours, like if you're speedrunning it.
Gotcha. Somebody's recommending the 72-hour thing, but you can't really buy this for anything. Well, I guess they could just buy the original Cave Story. That could work, but whatever. I'm just try it for fun right now.
72 hours and then you get slowly playing.
Right, exactly. No. Let's see here. Oh, you can walk. You can. No, you can't walk through. It looked like you can walk through Igor when he was shooting at you. Hey, doing too good here. What do you call it? God. It's funny though. Even though I got Mac Cave Story Plus on Steam. Damn, dude. This is.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd try leveling up some other weapons.
Yeah, it's a good idea, actually.
Because I mean, you got the Bubbler and the Polar Star, and they're both really good. The Snake kind of has the steepest ammo curve of what you have.
Yeah. So you're right. Let's do this a little smarter. At least I brought the right person on to give me some strategy here. If anybody else wants to jump in on the call too, please feel free.
If anyone else is more professional at Cave Story than me, then come on.
Or me, rather, really. I'm fairly terrible at this game right now. What do you call it? Let me see what else we got here. Yeah, come on in, Axical. You're a good guy. There we go. I noticed too, if you take focus off, what is that? If you take focus off the Cave Story at the wrong time, you know, sometimes you get no music, and sometimes it gives you a big beeping sound that probably annoyed the shit out of my stream, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Good evening.
Good evening, Axical.
How we doing, Slow Beef?
Doing okay. I'm dying a lot to this first boss, but you know.
It's not as bad as dying to elevator acid thingy.
Oh yeah, I'm done. I'm glad to be done with that game.
That was fun.
Ew.
I noticed the Skype stream kind of got really choppy after.
That's probably my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh jeez.
I have bad internets.
It's all right.
Is it?
I know.
Yeah.
I know what this is supposed to look like.
Tell me if it
worked on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. What was I gonna say? Right now, I'm pretty much just kind of grinding a little for better Bubbler, more or less, because I'm getting my ass handed to me by this boss, and I'm thinking Bubbler might help.
It's looking better now.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's go back a little here because I'm getting.
Yeah, that room's not great. This one's slightly better. The beetles give 2 experience each, and getting hit loses experience.
Yes, it does. I notice. All right. While we're here, what have you guys been playing while I'm doing this nonsense?
I picked up the neat game Persona Q for the 3DS over Christmas.
I've yet to play any Persona game.
I hadn't either. I would have taken it back if not for the fact that I'd played Etrian Odyssey games, which are kind of first-person dungeon crawler games.
I would recommend Persona 3. It's really, really good.
Yeah, Persona Q is a merge of Persona 3 and 4, character-wise.
Okay.
And, like I said, Etrian Odyssey mechanics, as well as Persona mechanics.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out then.
Yeah, it's kind of grating for the first 4 labyrinths, because characters won't shut up. Like, you enter a battle, someone says, "We gotta kill these things," and then...
Thanks for the update. I didn't know we were supposed to do that. Shit, I thought we were just supposed to talk to them. Like a certain other great game that people should be playing right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of surprised you guys took so long to get to Undertale, actually.
You know,
Honest, I hadn't even heard of it until just recently.
funnily enough, I had it on my hard drive for a couple of months. And yeah, I just, for whatever reason, I guess I never did, and then somebody else started playing, they're like, holy shit, this is awesome. I wanted to play it because I was imagining it was something like Sigma Star Saga, actually. It was like a sort of shmup RPG hybrid, which is not really true. I mean, you know, there's little kind of that mini game when you're taking damage or whatever, you know, but...
Yeah.
You know,
I had the poor decision to look up that game at work.
Undertale?
No, the Sigma Star Saga.
Oh, yeah.
I looked it up at work and clicked images.
Mm-hmm. And
Not a good idea.
a lot of Sime fan art, I'd imagine. Sime being the female lead from the game, yeah. The alien girl.
Yes. Yeah, first page.
Yeah, Way Forward likes their sexy cartoon girls, like her and what's her name, Shantae, I think. What are you gonna do?
I just came back to this discussion to hear sexy something girls. What did I miss?
Sigma Star Saga fan art.
He's trying to drown himself or something.
No, I was just hanging out in the water. Cause why not? There you go. Now I got a better bubbler, slightly better bubbler.
I actually found out about Undertale through Arsenix, who was raving about it on Twitter. I had to play it.
I was really interested too, and I was gonna stream my first time with it, and then Ty Tuesday got mad. It was like, because he wanted to like stream it or whatever. No, it was ridiculous because he was like, oh yeah, no, you should just do it your first experience yourself, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't know, people said that about Shovel Knight and blah blah, you know, whatever.
I won't disagree with him, but I'd go to say that the game isn't really something anyone could stream. Like, I know he tried, but there's a lot of instances where, like, I got banned from the channel for telling him to load the game after he killed a character. And instinctively, as a gamer, you would want to load the game.
Right.
Well, I don't think anything like that would happen here, as far as I know. But I would say if you really do want to stream your first time, just go ahead and do it. It's a great game, and I mean, I doubt that the streaming experience is going to detract any of the enjoyment that you might get from it.
Of course it wouldn't. No, he was just like, he didn't want this name brand destroying his his popular stream or whatever. That's all that was going on. Don't let's not pretend this was about the love of Undertale for even a moment. Okay, I wasn't born yesterday.
You weren't? Are you sure?
No, I'm pretty sure. I told him to next. All right, just tell me next time. I don't care. No,
I stepped up to him and I said, "I'm the king of the internet."
Yeah, because then the telling thing is when I said that, and he's like, "Oh, I was like, I think I'm gonna stream it." He's like, "Couldn't wait one day," and I'm like, "Oh, for your stream, I see what this is about now."
Yeah, I think you're pretty good to take on the boss now.
All right, yeah, I think so too. Let's do this.
So you were right about Igor not actually hurting you. He only hurts if he punches.
Ah. Okay. Here's a barbell switch.
Retro wants you to scare cam stream Undertale and scream every time the flower shows up.
I think I'm gonna try to get my wife to play it because I think she'd like it. But the only problem is my wife really does not play video games, and I think actually like the shooting mini game I think is probably too much for her.
It can be a bit, I wouldn't say it's like difficult, but it takes some time getting used to.
But I mean, like again, like she really does not play games, like to the point where it's like I keep thinking that's a platform, but I guess it's not anymore.
No, it's a fake wall thing.
But it was at some point, right? Because I used the computer on it. What happened to one of the Sues?
I think she died.
Nice.
You know.
There we go.
Nice.
Whoa! Why are there a bunch?
It was all in your mind. You were dreaming.
I think it's all in Jenka's mind is the trick. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, Arsenic says reckless Asians, innovative LB style catches. So will we be seeing a Slowby forces his wife to play Undertale showing up on the forums?
I doubt it, honestly.
And then you can tell us about how you've succeeded at the gym.
Oh no, Slowbeach's wife got banned from the Let's Play forum.
Aw. No, it's just good though. She doesn't really belong there. Okay.
So you have 1 health. Try not to get hit.
That's what I was thinking, actually. Oh, I noticed. Okay, cool. I got it back. So, I'm trying to think. Do I want to go back to the save point, or do I want to go to that new pipe that opened up? Too late.
Yes.
All right, cool. So, we'll restore health and save. I'll go in here. Nice. Cool. Oh dear. Now that we've done that, we can go through this pipe. What do you call it? Yeah, so Undertale is pretty great, though. Don't you love it, too, when somebody's showing off, like, a mod that you did and people keep talking about another video game?
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm just wringing my hands right now.
So how about that NBA 2K16?
Oh, you know, it's pretty great.
Uh-oh. Did I do it?
So what was the hardest thing that you came across when doing this mod?
Feedback. A lot of people would just tell me I'm doing a good job, and that's it. End of discussion. And
I hate when people do that.
I call it DeviantArt syndrome.
It's sad that I understand that.
Man of constructive criticism, who appreciates constructive criticism. I love it.
Like a couple months after I released the full version of this, a couple of guys from that Cave Story forum got together and streamed it, and they roasted it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's immediately before 2.0 came out, in which I addressed all the things they roasted.
Nice.
Like, I got really fucking angry after they did that, but...
but you showed them.
At least I took a breather and fixed it.
Sometimes that's good, just to get that little, like, alright, I'll show you.
Yeah, I would have liked it in smaller doses than one long playthrough of the game where they're making fun of it, but...
I'm sorry, buddy. But that's okay, we got version 3 now, which is working out pretty well so far. Hello, Sue.
Yeah, version 3 added some neat things that I don't think anyone in that forum was aware of being possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how you can get the turbocharge and the machine gun recharges faster?
I'm sorry, say one more time?
You know how you can get the turbocharge and the machine gun charges faster?
Yes.
I did that with a couple other weapons. And they're all separate from one another, so...
Nice.
It
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Because the back end of the game, there's equipment flags, and they have to do with things, quote, can do, kind of. Like the booster and the turbocharge are each equipment flags.
Mm-hmm.
And there was at least no documentation that you could extend beyond what was there, because it's sort of a bit flag thing where it's like a value of 1 is the booster, a value of 2 is the map system, a value of 4 is
Mm-hmm.
So the highest is 256 being the timer for hell. So I went in the machine code and thought, what if I do 512? Will it break? And it didn't, so...
Oh, I see. So you just use like what is it? It's a higher, like a higher order byte, basically for the bitwise stuff.
Yeah,
Keep
because
going with
I pulled open a binary calculator and checked if... Well... I mean, based on how the machine code was laid out, with the 256 value, it went beyond how many byte spaces were available for just 256. So
okay,
I tried 512. It worked.
So this is like, so you did some assembly hack stuff in here, or you're just looking around and things like that?
Yeah, there's some assembly hack stuff in here. The one thing I did need help with is the snake regenerating ammo.
Yeah. Wow, I can imagine.
And
what is this? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
This is x86, right? The assembly you did?
I don't remember.
I've only done the MIPS. I've only done MIPS for, so I don't know. But
it
anyway,
was, I think, Ollie DV or something.
Gotcha.
I have nothing to add to this conversation, so I'm just nodding my head and pretending I
That's-
understand anything you're saying.
I'm pretending that I'm saying things that are intelligent or whatever.
Raycaster.
Raycast. There you go. All right, I gotta turn on some teleporters here, and as my next mission, I think. So, oh wait, there's more stuff here. Yeah, Mimiga, I guess is how you pronounce it.
I've always pronounced it Mimiga.
Mimiga. Oh, wait, reservoir. What's in the reservoir? Reservoir is where that cool fish was before.
Yeah.
Oh dear, jellyfish are here now. Oh, there we go.
You can ignore them.
Gotcha. Is there
We're supposed to
anything?
go this way.
Give them a hug. They look lonely and sad.
No. No, I'll drown. I'll drown. Grass Town, there we go. It's a pretty good mod, honestly. Let's see here. Who is this? Oh, this is what's her face? I know who this is.
Oh, by the way, you can talk to some NPC. Well, most NPCs you can talk to twice in any given event.
Ah. Oh, that's right. I got. Who is it? Is it Choco? Is her name? Choco?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lipstick. I remember now. God damn.
Damn it.
Have you played this game? Have you played the original before, Axical, or?
I have not played Cave Story.
Oh, spoilers. You should probably leave.
Why didn't you fucking put up a spoiler tag, Slow Beef?
Something I didn't know.
God damn it. I'm storming off the internet now.
Oh, Rakugaki says Coco. Excuse me.
Coco.
No, it's not. It's Choco.
That's what I thought.
I was also playing Nekopara for my stream because I'm an idiot. And one of the characters is named Chocola, so the second you said Choco, I had flashbacks to Lolly Cat Girls and I cried.
I was reading dialogue and I missed that.
It's okay. Long story short, Lolly Cat Girl game was playing it. Character has the same name as the name that you said, Sadness. and we continue.
Are you gonna need a moment?
So anyway, Choco, yeah, there it is. I was nurse. Now Raku's admitting defeat. Oh, this blue cat, I barely remember that. Storage facility. God, it's like a trip through memory lane.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's turn on this damn teleporter. Okay, so the teleporter's above, but there's storage to the left. What was that guy's name? Was it Cthulhu?
Yeah.
That's right.
He looks a lot like him, doesn't he?
Ah, jeez. Am I gonna have to go back up through the tower in there? Or maybe I can just go to storage here and kill these frogs.
Well, if you open the map and look to the right.
Wow. Grasstown is huge. Alright, I'm down. Yes?
So for the uninitiated, explain Cave Story so that I understand this better.
Wow. Gosh, how do I do it? I can't. No, let's see here.
It's a run and gun platformer where you explore a cave.
It's it's got some it's got a lot of Metroidvania element to it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Somewhat maybe. But the idea is like you're this guy, you wake up, the game kind of gives you like no sort of intro. You're just sort of in this cave system and you meet these like rabbit people named Mimigas, and they're having trouble with this thing called the Doctor, so you decide to help them out and blah 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 blah, you know.
And then everyone dies.
And everyone dies. It's one of those things that has like a cutesy sort of story and characters, and things get a bit dark, you know.
Okay. It looked like fun.
It's definitely a lot of fun. It's one of those things. It's kind of like infamous because one person made it over like the course of 5 years, I think.
Ooh, wow.
This guy Pixel, he did everything in it too, like art, programming, music.
It took me 2 years.
Well, you've clearly won. But
You've superseded him in every way.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna contact Nicholas tomorrow. And...
There you go. Yeah, and then it was this sort of like cult kind of phenomenon type of game, you know, and it circuit fans are off, turn the power on. Okay, and it was this cult sort of game, and then eventually Nicholas released it for the Wii, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't really like. No one really liked that version, honestly, because there was an issue with the music and the sound effects. Because the little ding sound for the experience was a really high pitched squeal. So you end up with like tons of them, and it's like you can hear nothing but ding sounds. Like if someone tapped on a metal plate, that's all you heard.
And they were like a tiny bit like persistent in the original. Like right now, I don't know if you can hear it on the stream, but like those little, the little triangles that like give you level up your weapons, like they'll just kind of ting forever, you know. And what the heck?
Well, you can hear them, but they're not really
right. They're not. Yeah, but you can imagine that being really high pitched. Pseudo. Who's this dude? Who's this ballad? What the fuck? What the fuck? So, this is typically this is Balrog's theme, and this looks like a recolored version of Balrog. Balrog is like a toaster / bar of soap / whatever, depending on who you ask.
Well, I like him. He's awesome.
He's pretty great.
Oh god, I'm having Monster Party flashbacks now.
Well, slowly he gave me the reactions I was looking for with this.
He's definitely... Was he different than his usual boss fight?
Yeah, that was an unused version of Balrog.
Oh.
There's that one where he just kind of jumps and then fires 3. And that was never used in the original game. It's just kind of there. No one really touches it because it's so easy.
Gotcha. So you're like, yeah, why not?
Well, the original mod, you kind of fought a shadow version of Balrog at the end of Grasstown, and it was just kind of all the Balrog versions merged together for some reason.
Oh,
So I kind of turned it into something.
gotcha.
I like the owl blocks.
Yeah.
Those are nice. I don't think I did. I forgot to turn off the teleporter here, so.
For a while, I was dabbling in pixel art, so every time I play a game with pixel art or somebody's playing one, I'm always looking at the art design to kind of see what other people have done to maybe possibly suck a little bit less at what I do.
Pixel's pretty damn good. I wouldn't even worry about trying to achieve that level of great. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'm pretty sure he programmed his own music maker and music language, didn't he?
I think I don't know honestly. That would not surprise me at all, though. He really.
I think so because one of the maker versions is called PX Tone or something. So.
Maybe he's a soapbox.
Oh dear.
And remember, if you get lost, you can check the kernel.
Pseudo took the Jack. Oh, Jack, that's right. Let's see here. Where do I get? All right, so Jack was back that way, so I have to find him again. And those red spikes are like the scariest thing in Cave Story in general because they're like insta-kill spikes, and they're not like everywhere, but they're like they kind of sneak up on you, I guess is maybe the way to put it.
Right.
I love how the original introduced them. They're just kind of in some guy's house, and there's just a sign that says these things will kill you.
Okay. Oh, cool. The circuit board turned off all the fans. Nice. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, there's Jack, and and there's a chest up there too, which is nice.
Chat is now talking about current pixel-based games like Cave Story and Shovel Knight. Freedom Planet has just come up in conversation again. Were you thinking of possibly doing Freedom Planet for one of your 72 hours streams, Pete?
Is it a possibility for 72 hours? Or?
I believe so. I'm waiting for Shadowhog to confirm or rebut.
Let's try it. Let's see here. Bubble ammo increased by 15. Perfect. Get the save game. I'm playing this actually a little longer than I thought. Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm playing this a little longer than I thought I'd be because I'm really digging it, and I didn't realize it was as long as it was too. But
Well, if you keep playing it, it'll be here until 12 p.m. tomorrow.
All right. Oops.
Sound good?
Sounds good
Yes,
to me.
you can, according to chat. There are a couple of characters you can play through, but I guess the main story can be done within 72 hours.
I would definitely like to hear another version of Shovel Knight, or the Sega version of Shovel Knight. But anyway, let's see here. This is a really good mod, though. Yeah, it's a shame, Axical, because Cave Story is kind of it's a really good game that like, and it's nice because this is sort of like a little trip down memory lane type of thing, But
I'm living vicariously through your enjoyment, so.
Nice.
And this is just making me want to try out Cave Story all the more.
You should. You really should. Don't do hard mode like I did. Just do the regular mode. It's more fun.
That always bugged me about that version of Cave Story, because the original didn't really have a hard mode. You just sort of deliberately avoided life capsules if you wanted to make it hard.
Yeah.
So I don't know what hard mode really did. Like, I think it screws you over on the missiles.
Oh yeah. You don't get the missiles. The core is like really hard without missiles or anything, but with just like, I don't know. I had to get the snake for that specifically, or the spur rather. No, the snake.
Spur snake will meet in the middle.
Yeah, the core is probably the hardest boss if you're doing like 3 HP only runs.
Yeah.
Regardless of what weapon. Well, I I take no bragging rights in saying that I've beaten the game with 3 health and minimum items, which is basically just the Polar Star, Fireball, and Blade.
Right.
And yeah, the core is a massive douche because if your blade hits level 3, good luck.
Yeah.
And well, fortunately, right outside the core's boss room, there are enemies that deal 1 damage, so you can kind of just grind down.
Right, yeah. So what he's talking, there's a weapon called the Blade, which level 2 and 3 is very different about, I guess you could say. But level 2 actually does more damage per second, you know?
Okay, so if you're going for a strict, like, speed attack, you want to stick with level 2.
Level 2 is sort of just a blunt weapon, and level 3 is this sort of spread of slashes all over the place.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
And if you're using it on like a really, really big enemy, it does more damage, but if you're using it on smaller targets, then being able to do more damage rapidly is better.
That makes sense. I'm envisioning something similar to, like, the shovel in Nuclear Throne.
Power percent terminals off, circumvent base, set. Alright, cool. Got it.
But yeah, I figure, you know, if you play Freedom Planet, you'll get to experience a decent Sonic-based game for once instead of
Gotcha.
the nightmare that you put yourself through.
What was Sonic 06?
Oh god, yeah.
I like Sonic 06. It's totally funny.
I think the best was when you respawned at the start of the level and immediately fell off in that, what was it, Chaos City or
Yeah.
whatever it was called.
That's not the only time that's gonna happen either. Spoilers. But yeah, no, I really love that game though. Let's see here. So,
Mr. President.
how do I? Okay, so auxiliary.
So I know you're only half paying attention, but the console told you need to enable auxiliary panel at the upper terminal.
Yes, it did.
So if you open the map, it's the top middle, like right above you.
Yep, got it. Let's see here.
Apparently, Dominic thinks you're suffering from Stockholm Syndrome slowly.
I know I am.
You've been taken hostage.
A little bit.
Soon you'll be saying Daikatana is one of the greatest first-person shooters of all time.
I have Daikatana on stream actually.
I remember a while ago you were talking about trying to get that set up to play with COD, and if you need help with that, I can help you get that squared for a multiplayer thing.
Maybe. Sorry,
You were going the right way.
Sorry, I'm just checking something.
You were going the right way before.
Oh, sorry. Let's go there real quick. That's right, upper terminal. Yep. All right, let me do that real quick. Let's see here.
Like the cute robots in the background on that screen.
They are cute. I have to give them that. Ooh, no. Shit. Let's see here, upper terminal. Oh, right. So you know what I did? I got it. Because the thing I did was I got the fans back on at B, so I can use it to go even higher, or go higher to places I've been before. But let's see here. So, all right, we'll give it a shot. I'll just say that was boost for damage. You know, I took damage there to help for time. There we go. And there we are. What were you up to tonight, Axical, before this nonsense started?
I've been wading my way through Dying Light.
I've been hearing good things about that.
It is the good Dead Island.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
Okay.
This is fun.
Tons.
Your footsteps.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. It's got real world responsibilities.
Yeah, it's a pain. If only I could play video games forever.
Oh, is that what 72 hours means?
Patreon.com/slowbeef.
Thank you.
Well,
Alright, so where the hell was I going? I think this way, yeah. Okay. 49.
yeah, Dominic.
But dying.
Yeah. Oop, sorry.
Hmm?
What were you saying?
Oh no, I'm seeing, what is this, like, developers have been cracking down?
Yeah.
On mods.
Yeah, what happened is Techland released a whole new patch just recently, and they've been really just going to town on modders because there is an online component to this one where it's competitive with the Be the Zombie mode.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so they're trying to crack down on mods, which is really kind of stupid because one, Be the Zombie mode kind of sucks, and it's gonna die out really quickly, and two, most of the modding community was focused on just single player, you know, cool weapons and things like that. So
I see.
and it's funny because Techland in the past was really supportive of the Dead Island modding community, which some of their mods were on I think it was PC Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it was really popular, and now they're just doing this weird 180 with the modding community. It's not going really well.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's big disappointment.
What a pile of jerks.
Should ban them.
I will. From life. That was a joke. Just for anybody at home. Oh dear.
Slowbeef wishes to kill Techland. Confirmed.
No. Let me regenerate those blocks. I kind of messed up that configuration a little bit. Let's see here. Dead Island is only halfway decent. I don't know if I think I have Dead Island Riptide.
Yeah, that's the expansion.
Did I just do the same wrong thing again? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crap. I think what I want to do is I want to keep the top one, or would make that jump easier.
You want to, if you count down by twos?
Yeah.
If you pop that top one, you should be able to, jump with that.
Okay, let me just get around here. Those ghost guys are like creepy because they. Oh, damn it. Maybe, all right, maybe if I jump from up here. Ugh.
They just stare at you.
What's in this chest, Zarrotsu?
Snake ammo.
I do like snake ammo, shit.
Insert obvious movie reference here.
Right, the hell of it.
Yeah, you got plenty of ammo.
Yeah. Yeah, we're max for everything. Ah! Oh, I should turn these things on. Yes. Alright, second pillar. First pillar, got it. Okay. I'm sorry I did that a little out of order, but,
You ruined everything.
You're all out of order.
what was I gonna say about Dead Island? Yeah, I played a little of it at my nephew had it, and, it seemed okay. It seemed interesting, you know? But I've heard, like, mixed stuff, so I didn't realize that Dying Light was the same people.
Dead Island's thing is that the big thing that people hated about it was the initial trailer for it was that reverse trailer where it showed the little girl and like everything was in reverse, and it was an awesome trailer, but not even close to indicative of the final product, which was a very schlocky, you know, overly melodramatic, you know, kind of glitchy mess, but it was still an endearingly fun game. And then Riptide was just basically a lazy expansion, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still fun.
If I were you, I would save.
That's what I think I'm gonna do. 'Cause I don't think I want to turn on five computers again. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Alright, let me try that again. I don't know why I'm also having trouble with with this damn chest up here, but alright.
Oh no, it was. I thought that it had changed, but it was the same thing.
Nice.
My brain no function.
That's fine. Mine apparently doesn't either, because I'm just doing the same stupid. Well, actually,
This isn't even the hardest puzzle in the game.
I know it's killing me though. Apparently, the Dead Island 2 the Dead Island 2 trailer was more honest with itself.
It was one of the funniest trailers I've seen. It's this dude who's just he puts in his headphones. He starts doing this little like jam run. You know, he's working out and all that. And as he's doing it, in the background, you see the people dying, the zombies, and turning, and you know, it's kind of like a Shaun of the Dead type thing.
Oh, I see.
It's so damn funny.
God,
And it turns out because at the beginning he puts one of those sweatbands over his wrist and he covers up like a bite wound. So at the end of it, he turns and he's just running as a zombie while the music's playing. I recommend watching it. It's hilarious.
all right. Maybe I'll check it out. Oh dear. All right, I think actually I've done a bit for tonight, so maybe I'll pick this up another time.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
All right, thanks a lot, Zarrotsu, for a cool mod and for coming on stream and everything.
You're welcome.
This looks really awesome.
Definitely. Thanks a lot, Axical.
Thank you for having me again.
You're welcome. Coming up next, I don't know. When I probably should go to bed, but maybe we'll see if we have something.
It's only 1:15 in the morning. Come on.
Exactly. Maybe we'll do something for half an hour. I'll be right back when I figure out what we want to do. Later.
Later.